for the 2024 renewal of this Grade 3. They're all set and they're away and racing off to a good start for them. Breaking well towards the outside was Juliet Tango. Got away to a nice start. Also right up there in the early stages is Street Art, and going right up there Litigation, where he's tenacious from, and he goes on to lead it, does Litigation, through the 1600. Street Art racing second. Emirate Gina's on the outside in third, followed by Bingwa in fourth, and then came Meridius, the white face, in fifth position, followed by Crimson King. They 5-6 lengths off the leader. 2 lengths away to Pure Predator. Here's Bless My Stars. The green and red colours is 8 lengths off them, followed a length by Safe Passage, racing third to last. Electric Gold is second to last, and Juliet Tango brings up the rear. Racing down towards the 1200 metre marker in the Betway London News Stakes, and the leader here is Litigation by 2 from Street Art in second. The filly Emirate Gina makes her way into third, with Bingwa against the panels down the inside in fourth. They followed by Crimson King, 6 lengths to track down in Meridius. Bless My Stars and Pure Predator, they race 8-9 lengths off the leader, followed by Safe Passage, the light blue colours. Electric Gold second to last, and Juliet Tango will be the last one to turn for home, about 10 lengths off the leader now as they head on down inside the final 700 metres. In front is Litigation, led it by 2.5 lengths here from Street Art and Bingwa. On the outside, Emirate Gina. Meridius is also starting a good looking run, further away to Bless My Stars, and behind that on the outside is Pure Predator. Inside the final 300 metres, Litigation still leads by 2. Meridius, Street Art are in behind that, and further back to Bless My Stars. They'll have to pick up from there, but it is still Litigation through the 100, and Litigation goes strongly. That course and distance form is deadly. Litigation wins the Betway London News Stakes from Street Art. Meridius runs third. Fourth will go to Pure Predator, and only then came Bless My Stars, as she'll run back in that fifth position, followed by Emirate Gina, Bingwa, then came Safe Passage, Electric Gold and Juliet Tango. So another cracking ride here by Gavin Lorena. He knew that this horse loves going this way. He likes to lead and he likes the others to chase him home. That's exactly what happened again today. Well done to Pippa Mickleborough as they retain a share to the Avontur Thoroughbred Farm in Pippa's name, and Litigation wins the 8th race of his career from 30 outings. He's a son of Grayson, and he's been brought home today by none other than Gavin Lorena, who's been aboard him 6 of his 8 wins. Well done to all the connections.
Well, for the third time this afternoon, and for the second time in the Silks, and for the third time for the ownership, it is Gavin Lorena. Does that make all sense? Anyway, and of course it is back-to-back victories, feature victories on Litigation. It was listed last time out. There's a Group 3, I thought a very competitive Group 3, and you had it all to do, but you did what you do best, and you led them home.
Thanks very much, Cess. It was such a brave win again from the source. You know, obviously at the weights today it looked very competitive. It looked hard for him to, you know, to win it again, but it was a great race. You know, I got it a bit easier in front today, but I let him gallop a lot earlier, and he got away from them, and he really stays on well, this horse. Indeed.
So this is, I believe, a 6th win aboard from 8 outings with you aboard. 8 wins, you aboard 6 times.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, he's been so good to me, this horse, and it's great to win a little feature with him. Big thank you to Betway, to Jonathan Bloomberg and the whole team. Well done to them. To Mr. Werners, to Mr. Wilson, and to Pippa. Thank you so much for the support, and Mr. Terry and his team again, fantastic job. You know, he's kept his horse on the ball nicely, and he's enjoying his racing.
We should have listened on Thursday just before we rounded off. You said we've got a good season ahead of us, and you are true to your word so far.
Thank you, Cess. Yeah, just all thanks to the Lord, and let's just hope we can keep going. Thanks to my beautiful wife and my kids and my father for being on course. It's always special.
Indeed. Now, before you go, Mr. Jonathan Bloomberg, who you alluded to, is going to hand you over your winning memento for this year's renewal. It is the 2024 Betway London News, the stakes contested over the 800 metres with a Grade 3 status. Up next, let's get the man in charge and responsible for the conditioning of Litigation. It's a Gray's Inn that's come through to make it win number 8 from 30 outings. It's a Grade 3, and certainly, Sean, congratulations to you.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, really brave performance, but once again, no pace in the race. Kevin was there to seize the opportunity. Nobody even come to take him on. He had it all his own way, went his own fractions, pulled the trigger early, and the horses from the back just couldn't quicken. Yeah, a win full of merit. Thanks very much to Lawrence and his family, to Harry Wilson, and obviously to Pippa, and well done to Avontur Stud for breeding this horse, and obviously to Betway for sponsoring the race, for supporting racing the way they do, and obviously for the support of my yard.
Now, program's still ahead for litigation as the season wears on, or is this it for now?
Well, it's hard to turn it up now. I mean, it looks like he's only warming up. But I think the Colorado is probably the right race for him, although it might be tempting to go for the Premiers. But I think the Colorado is probably the race, and then maybe that would set us up for Durban.
Sean, thank you very much. There's a trophy awaiting you from Jonathan Bloomberg of Betway, and it is to Betway sponsored a trainer that we hand over the winners trainer trophy to. That is the Betway London Youth Stakes 2024. Daniel, a nice one, a nice way to round off the afternoon, at least the afternoon to proceed on.
Yeah, I think it was.
Note the word proceed.
Yeah, proceed showed us how you can proceed. I think it was a great win by Litigation today. I think he was gutsy and he just kept giving more to Uncle Gavin. I want to say a big thank you to Mr. Werners and his team, not only for being big owners in our yard, but for being such nice people.
Indeed. And of course, you are sponsored by the sponsors of the race, Betway, which makes it all this much sweeter.
Yeah, Betway has helped us a lot with the sponsorship and coming together with us. I'm very glad we could have won one of their races.
Indeed. Well, let's congratulate the man who looks soft. Of course, so we've got one. Jono, please come through. Jono, please come through and say a few words. And
good afternoon.
A very good afternoon. I've seen you all afternoon, and we finally,
I got a winning bet.
it's been that kind of an afternoon.
Yeah, it has been that kind of afternoon, but I thought really top ride by Gavin, and a gutsy, brave run by Litigation. And obviously Gavin had it handy from the offset, from the get-go, and really hung on well and won easily in the end. So really superb ride. I'd like to obviously congratulate my good mate Lawrence Werners. Thanks for having me again at the races today, bud. And to Pippa, Harry, and the rest of the Werners family. And well done to Sean and your team. Really special. Another feature race winner, so really great.
A great day for Lawrence as well. I think you must be a lucky charm of sorts because it's 3 winners in one form or another.
Whenever I'm here, we get 3 winners. So he wants me more at the races more often, but you know, I've got
other things to do.
Life.
So make sure you keep the 2nd of March free, and this is a winning trophy. This is for the owner, of course. There's the floating trophy, and this is one that will be kept by the Werners family. That is a Betway London Youth Stakes, and that was the Grade 3, the highlight of the afternoon. And we still have another 3 races to come through, but before we do that, we do have to have a word from our gracious sponsor, who is certainly kept racing on in this part of the world, and the signage and the visibility of Betway is very much evident everywhere you go, be it soccer shops, wherever. Betway is there.
Yeah, thanks, Cecil. We're blessed. We've got a great brand, and it's been a great success for us, not just in South Africa, but obviously globally. I want to say a special well done to Lawrence. It's great as a friend for him to win a race of this nature. The man puts fortunes into this game. He deserves every single winner that he has. And obviously, if Sean Terry, one of our ambassadors, also great for him to win the race. He had 2 strings to his bows. I think the one was a little bit disappointing, but obviously the pace played into Litigation's hand. But all in all, a great day, and we're proud to be a part of racing.
Indeed, and hopefully this is an ongoing process. 2025 Betway London Stakes, we can't wait.
It will be.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Jonathan Bloomberg. And now, last but not least, it is Jack. Now, he's been representing his fellow grooms. This time, he gets the trophy. He looks after Litigation, and he's done a tremendous job. 30 wins now, rather 8 wins from 30 outings. Very well done, my man. Very well done indeed to Litigation.
Thank you, because everybody, we know Litigation is a good horse, then the trainer. But I'm saying thank you with Sean, thank you with the owner, because you buy the good horses thank you with my staff, thank you with guys, supervisors, because we are working hard, Thank you.
Thank you so much. And please, this is yours. This one stays with you. It's not going to anybody but you. 1,500 Rand, that is just the icing on top of the cake. I think you're happy to have another Grade 3 winner in the stable. Thank you so much, Jack.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And thank you, Bonolo. And thanks so much to Jonathan Bloomberg, representing the sponsors. That is Betway, who sponsored the 2024 renewal of the Betway London Youth Stakes contested over the 1,800 meters. And a hearty congratulations to the ownership, a 3rd win on the afternoon, and this was the big one.